Hey guys, my name's Rob Dan. I'm a stand-up comedian in London, and before the New World Order activated the 5G towers, killing all of us with coronavirus, I was meant to roast my good friend and fellow comedian, Steph. On the last day, before we all ushered back into our houses, I was meant to roast her, and obviously never got the chance to. But Roast Battle, being the fantastic thing that it is, evolved and changed into an online format. So Steph and I signed up again. That also didn't happen. Because of where I live in a kind of spaceship where if the Wi-Fi goes down, you have to go to a comms room and you can't just unplug the router and put it back in. I had to miss my Roast Battle with Steph on Friday night. I was fuming, and of course, the guys did something. I don't know what. I haven't heard Steph's jokes. I don't have any clue what's going on. But I'm going to watch the roast of myself for the first time with you guys. Does that make sense? Roasting a video of a gig that was originally a physical gig but is now an online gig that I couldn't be at. I think that makes sense. I can hate what lockdown has turned me into. Anyway, one quick shot at each of the judges, I think. Callum Ross looks like he's actually streaming FIFA in 2008 to all 1,000 of his subscribers, opening up packs. Johnny Gillam somehow has mastered the art of looking like both the defendant and the victim at the same time. Neve Marone looks like... Neve Maron in the bottom left looks like someone's imaginary friend came to life and then turned to drugs. And then we've already talked about the Crystalia microphone.
Omid, what are you looking for tonight?
I really want topical material. I want your jokes to be fresh because of what's been going on in our comedy community and through COVID. I think we're going to be...
It's ironic that Omid is saying that while he's using the Californian microphone for podcasting, you know, the Joe Rogan one, the Crystalia one, others. Also, I don't really know Omid too great, so I don't feel comfortable roasting him.
Oh, well, you know that there's a fucking a ring of pedophilia.
Just had some information that Rob cannot unfortunately make it. His Wi-Fi has been playing up for the last 4 hours or whatever.
Again.
Johnny Gillam is very right. Again, I was meant to do another roast battle in back in winter when it was still being done in public, and I wasn't able to make it.
That didn't stop him.
Yeah.
It was the Wi-Fi that going down that really took it out. All right, so I'm going to do the joke. As Rob.
Steph, I really...
You've got to respect the commitment to the show. That's amazing. That's...
I think you're going to win, by the way.
I better, mate, by default.
Mole versus the pole. Who wants to go first?
Before, when I was sharing this around, I was trying for honestly all of 45 minutes to think of a cool, catchy tagline to the roast, like the rumble in the jungle, the mole versus the pole. Mwah. Splendid, Callum. Take a fucking bow, mate.
Steph is sadly quite unlucky in love. I think it's because she looks like Gollum from Lord of the Rings did a face app thing to look female. Just cut it out, Rob. And looks like Gollum doesn't matter how short she with her. She's not getting a ring anytime soon. You whore.
The joke was Steph looks like Gollum from Lord of the Rings did the face app thing. The only difference is it doesn't matter how short that the men that Steph goes for are. She's not getting a ring anytime soon. Lonely lady joke, no problem. But ending it with Yahweh is how I'm going to end every single joke that I do from now on.
Helen, can you read? I'm not sure I got any of those jokes in there. This was the point where I would have introduced Rob. He was actually born in the 90s in Eastern Europe, which does make him 50% Chernobyl. So the radiation coming off that boy is probably why his Wi-Fi is ruined. Name Rob Dan, though, does carry a lot of Romanian cultural significance. Dan, obviously short for the River Danube, and Rob, because that's what he's doing with our jobs. Callum, any rebuttals?
I do have a rebuttal for you, Steph. First, I was going to say I had it written down that you look like the prostitute in a Wallace and Gromit film, but now that I've actually seen you and you've made this Chernobyl joke, you look like glow-in-the-dark mayonnaise. So there's that. Also, you're half Polish, as my next joke is going to show you.
Got nice hair.
if he's doing them in order.
Steph is half Italian and half Polish, which means if you tied her hands up, she would be both unable to talk and able to work.
Unable to work.
That doesn't stop her begging for it to be done in the bedroom, but it does make it much harder for her dad to know when to pull out and her mum to know when to stop filming. You whore.
Thank you. All right. So I think that joke was a little bit long there, wasn't it? Things that Rob hears in the bedroom.
Okay, Steph.
Okay. Pre-corona, right, me and Rob used to gig quite a lot together and used to love seeing him around pubs. He just reminds me of this like big cuddly teddy bear that's had his brown nose sewn on wrong. So guys, you might not get that because you don't see what I see on a day-to-day basis. But if you do live in Mars and can't quite see his mole, there it is. There it is, in all its glory.
Kudos to Roast Battle for using everything at your disposal so well, putting me as a background to Steph. Amazing.
All right.
A lot of comedians work hard at their jokes, and Steph also works hard at her jokes too. She uses graphs, charts, and tallies to improve. Her main chart is titled, "Why do I keep trying to do stand-up?" Her y-axis shows how much people laugh, and her ex broke up with her 5 times before she left him alone.
Zinger.
Slam.
Obviously, you can't see Rob right now.
Yes, you can. Twice.
It's very obvious when
I'm on the screen more than anyone in the fucking show.
you look at him that he does play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. No surprises there, but he is actually a level 12 wizard. I'm sure everyone's pretty impressed by that. But his
I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but she's wrong, right? Let's just say that. The class is kind of right, but the level is horribly wrong. If you want to find out more, DM me.
He does play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. No surprises there, but he is actually a level 12 wizard. I'm sure everyone's pretty impressed by that. But his mole is only stage 1 cancer. So, yeah, I mean, they did actually try to have it removed. But the mole, right, rolled a 20 for intimidation. So the surgeons had to retreat. So sad.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Fair play, Steph. What wow. Wow. I'm giving it to you on that joke alone. I'm watching that again.
So, yeah, I mean, they did actually try to have it removed, but the mole, right, rolled a 20 for intimidation. So the surgeons had to retreat. So sad.
Steph is thin and extremely white. It's like a cut line of cocaine. And just like cocaine, Steph is ignored by the large majority of men until they're drunk on their phone at 1 a.m. in a kebab shop. The only difference is Steph has none of the qualities that keep people coming back for more.
Callum delivered that in a much more depressing way than I would have done. I didn't mean that to be like, oh, she's useless. More like she's useless in a fun way, like cocaine. You don't get anything out of it, allegedly, from what I've heard. But never mind.
A little bit of congratulations is in order for Rob because he did actually get promoted.
Omid looks like he's thinking about literally anything but the roast battle.
Recently to full-time work from home Dungeons and Dragons master. Okay,
I wish.
Ladies, control your orgasms.
But that's true.
But he did actually get put on furlough from that role and decided to take his skills as a white man, making up bullshit make-believe, like his Wi-Fi is out, and decided to volunteer as a politician. So I just wanted to give Robert, but no one applauding Rob there. That is okay because he's used to it.
Yeah, I'm a D&D master, and you've got some C cups. Anyway, Steph,
I wish.
Yeah, you've got some, like Callum said, you've got some C cups, and also I play D&D with more people than come to your shows to see you perform, Steph. So, yeah.
Steph loves Eurovision, and it shows in every aspect of her life. Her stand-up and her love of life are like her yearly Eurovision watching parties. Everyone's invited, but no one ever comes. And if they do, they're probably a family member because it's incestuous.
Because it's incestuous is obviously Callum's addition. That, I think, is just a beautiful joke to put, like a little... I don't want to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm saying that was a nice joke to end on.
So last joke from me in what was the weirdest roast. Rob is actually going to start another podcast because he quite clearly can't afford therapy, right?
I am, but I'm not going to promote it here because that's not what this is about. This is about verbal war crimes being committed to your friends, okay?
But also, I think the white male voice is just so underrepresented on these platforms, sarcasm. But I also think if pubs were open, white men like Rob would just have something else to do. So for all 2 of you watching at home, protect our pubs, support your local white man creche, okay?
I don't know about any other straight white guys watching this, but I have fucking loved the lockdown. But obviously, open the pubs, please. Hey. Open the pubs. Open them up.
Flatten the curve of podcasts. Stop podcasts. Save lives. Support the Bill Murray that hosts roasts, and also support the Cavendish Arms in Stockwell. There's Comedy Virgins. Follow them on Twitter. They're really struggling. They need your help. And buy us fucking coffee.
All right. Give it up for Rob and Steph, everybody. Just want to say, first of all, big up Rob for being in sport and letting us do that. That was weird. All right. We're going to go. We're going to go to our judges. Amit,
what do you mean he let him do that? Like
he asked if we could do it.
He asked if you could read the jokes?
Yeah. We're going to put... he said if it's all right if we put his face up and we will read his jokes as you. But I'll be honest, I can't read. I usually expect roast jokes.
Technically, you asked me, Callum, and I was against it at first, and then I changed because I realized I was being unreasonable. I was fuming. Neither here nor there. You put my picture up. I got roasted. It was great. Judges.
To be like 2 lines, and they were like, longer. So, but fair enough. Good, well done, Rob.
They were good jokes as well. Absolutely gutted for him. But
thank you, Steph. I thoroughly enjoyed your jokes, especially the soliloquy that you ended the roast on. That was beautiful.
I'm winning, guys. Right?
We'll see.
Okay.
Ahmed, who's your favorite?
I mean, Steph clearly is the one here. Callum, I actually liked your delivery, which probably means I like the jokes, but he didn't do them. So it's very hard to give a vote to a guy who's not here actually doing the jokes. Sure, his Wi-Fi is down. That sucks.
And his wife's dead.
And
his wife's dead. I'm more concerned about the Wi-Fi. You can get another wife, but if your signal's dead, then you just fucking pressing buttons. I'm gonna give it to you, Steph, but pitch after you're done battling, I guess, if you want someone to buy coffee or something, or Angels, Virgins. There's a lot there at the end.
Donate to Angel. Donate to us.
Oh, donate to Angel. Donate to Angel.
To the Cavendish Arms, which is another great venue for.
I'm so stupid. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Donate to the Angels. Like, what Angels are we? Of course. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Steph, I give it to you.
Steph 1. Rob 0.
Johnny Gillam.
Come on, Johnny.
Johnny, did I put it off as Rob, or did Steph take it away?
It was a close battle, I thought. Steph, I liked how you slammed Rob as a white man because we've not had enough posh women in comedy. You have too many dressing gowns. However, Rob did not turn up because he's a D&D MDMA enthusiast.
I know how you got 50% of that information, Johnny, but I'm not sure where you got the other 50%. Come on, Johnny.
I'm going to give it to Steph just because otherwise, do anything else would be an utter crime.
Steph,
That's true.
You've taken it, but is Neve going to give a sympathy vote for Rob?
Don't do it, Neve.
I'm actually going to give it to Callum.
Yes! Yes, Rob!
Yes!
Come on, we did it, man.
Yes, Callum. Steph 2. Rob 0. Callum 1. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know Rob, but I'm guessing he's the laziest fucker ever. Just here's a picture, there's a joke, someone read them. I don't know.
We've definitely met before in real life.
But
he wrote the jokes.
Yeah, I know. I'm only joking. Yeah, he did have. I liked his incest one and the coke one. They were very good from him. But I love Steph's the mole stage one and the intimidation. So
what a banger.
She definitely had a lot more jokes that I liked. So I'd definitely give it her.
Nice.
Oh, you've actually gone for Steph. Oh, well done, Steph. 3-0, you smashed it. Some great comments here. Well done.
If anything, Callum's been robbed. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to say like it's rigged or anything like that, but I think Callum should have won, even if I lost.
And the ghost of Emma Stone. That's amazing.
And that's it. That was a lot of fun for me. I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I did making it. If you would like to support live comedy, please, whatever you do, don't subscribe to this YouTube channel. Because I will not be doing any more of these unless I end up missing out on another roast. I might just do it this way until they realize what's going to happen and stop booking me for roasts. If you do want to do something worthwhile though, I've left all of the links to Roast Battle, Angel and Comedy Virgins in the description. So if you do find yourself in a position where you can donate, please do so to one or all three of those. Yeah, thank you very much. I've been Rob Dan. For fuck's sake, donate to the places. When the pubs open back up and we're not in there, that's really when evil will have won, you know? So support live comedy, donate below, stay safe, wash your hands, don't listen to Boris Johnson.